New videos every day.
Life, wisdom, psyche truth, massage.
Hi, my name is Kristen, and today we are going to do a mid and low back and glute massage with Karina. So to open up, I'm going to get my oil. And I'm going to warm up her sides with some nice ringing motions. Moving all the way, going all the way to the top of the shoulders. And working my way down to the hips. And I'll come along to the other side and do the same thing. Some nice ringing of the sides. The nice open hand, making sure all my fingers and my entire palm have contact with Karina. And once I've warmed up her sides, I'm going to come in with my palm. I'm going to elongate her back, focusing on one side, working my way up. And then using my fingers and just kind of pulling all those muscles away from the spine. I'm doing some nice deep circular movements with my fingers all along those erector muscles. Warming up the entire back so it feels complete, but focusing on the mid to low back. And once I've done those nice circles, I'm going to come with my supported thumbs and I'm going to come right on the outside of this long erector muscle and trace it all the way up. And once I reach the top, I'm going to come again to the outside of that muscle and I'm going to push inwards towards the spine. I begin at the top of the back, so there's a completeness, but this is really the most effective once you start getting to that mid back. Direct pressure inwards toward the spine. Not as much down, more in. And once you reach just under the rib cage, I'm going to support her other side with my other hands. And with those supported fingers, just come in, kind of feel my way around, and hold these movements for some muscle releases. With Karina, I feel some grainies right here, right near the spine. That I can address when I come and I do the same tracing motion, but this time I'm coming right to the outer portion of the spine, right to the outside. Supported thumbs all the way up. Now I can get both hands, and I'll do this opposite motion with both hands to kind of elongate her back into her hips, opening up this entire section. And moving on to the other side. So I'm going to use my palm again, and I'm going to put direct pressure all the way up, elongating the back. And as I'm doing this, I'm just thinking about how excited I am for springtime. This lovely purple reminds me of all the beautiful flowers that are beginning to bloom. What's your favorite season? I would say my favorite seasons are spring and fall. More mild, transition. And so as I do this, I never forget the neck. And come with some nice circular movements. Warming up those erectors. And as I reach the bottom, I'm going to find just the outside of this longissimus, that's what it's called, but this wide erector muscle. And with supported thumbs, follow it all the way up, the entire length of the back. Once I reach the top, I'm going to do my inward motion where I find the outside of the erector muscle and push in towards the spine. Being aware and looking for any muscle releases. And again, once I reach about midway, I'm going to support the other side of her torso with my other hand and apply direct pressure. Those little feelings where you feel like your hips are out of alignment, or you just have this weird sensation in your mid-low back. It's kind of dull, but can be kind of annoying. A lot of times it's because we have some tension right in here. So stretching, like laying on your back, bringing your knees to your chest, rocking back and forth, those can all be helpful. And of course, massage is always extremely helpful with all those kinds of problems. Now that I've reached the bottom, I'm going to come with my supported thumbs right along the spine and follow all the way up, breaking up any adhesions. Continuing up into the neck. And then again, just opposite hands, moving away from each other, pressing down, lengthening out her mid-back. Massage is sometimes like an adventure because you're exploring another person's body, finding out all their little tweaks, their tension points. It's like treasure. And so now I'm ready to focus on her glutes. We're going to work on the upper glutes today. This is an area where a lot of people hold a lot of tension. We do a lot of sitting in our life, driving in our cars, sitting at our desk at work, and it gets tight. A lot of our back pain, our low back pain, really resides not so much in our back, but in our upper glutes. And so I'm going to come in with my prayer hand squeeze, so interlace fingers right on top of the sacrum. I'm going to do some squeezing movements. I'm going to take my thumb like a V, like pretend you see her tailbone right here, and I'm going to find the outside of it. I'm going to press my thumb directly down, so following the border. All the way out to the outer part of the hip. And next, I'm going to do some nice, first I'm going to get my oil all situated. Some nice figure eights right along the top of the hips. And some open fist, up and down movements right along the top of the glutes, on all the way to the outside of the hips, pushing up, and then back down, doing this just a few times, warming everything up. Then maybe some overlapping upward movements. Next, I'll take my fingers supported or overlapping, do some nice circles right underneath those bony landmarks. All the way to the outside of the hip. And if you can feel their hip bone from the back, where that starts, you might feel some little grainies. It's nice to address those. And I'll take my thumbs and do some overlapping, kind of petrissage type movements. Paying attention when you get near the sacrum, because a lot of ligaments come out of this area and they can be very sore, and they can keep those muscles tight. So it's nice to kind of overlap your fingers and just kind of roll over them a little bit. And if you can't feel them, then you just know where they are. So with this bony landmark right here with their sacrum, you know that they're going to be right on the outside of that. So you just kind of back and forth, massage them slightly. Once I've completed that part of the glute massage, I'm going to take my elbow, find the middle of her glute, and just do a downward compression. Maybe going back with my body, forward with my body. Maybe doing a couple of these, lightly bending my elbow into right along the border of those bony landmarks. And finishing with a nice figure eight as I move on to the other side. And here to get started, I'm going to do another figure 8 movement. Making sure not to forget about the hip. And again, an open fist. Down. Really lifting here on the hip. So you can get as deep as you can without hurting the person, but using your discretion. And then again, coming in with some nice circles. Even around to the front. And then with overlapping thumbs, I'm going to kind of pull the muscles away from the hips, away from the sacrum. And then coming right along the tailbone, the beautiful little V-shaped bone that we have right on the base of our back. And finding its border and massaging over those ligaments. Some raking. And then finding that V again with my thumb and direct compression. And again, I'm going to take my elbow and apply direct pressure downwards, right in the middle of the glute. Maybe moving it just a little bit, finding where you think that sweet spot will be for your person. When I've completed that, I'm going to do some more figure 8s, really lifting the sides. Coming in with some nice prayer hand squeeze. And then wringing it out, just for that complete feeling. And her back should be feeling much better, much more loose, and ready for her day's activities. Thank you so much for watching. This was my mid, back, and glute massage. If you'd like to see more from me, here's some videos available for you to watch. Please circle us on Google Plus and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Have you ever gotten the lovely treat of having your hairstylist massage your scalp while they're washing your hair? That's an awesome treat when that happens. I'm always hoping that that'll never stop, personally. So when you do a scalp massage, I'm going to give you 4 easy tips to follow to make sure that you're being as effective as you possibly can. And my first tip is going to be to